I'd lost my access to Hago. I've been trying for 10 minutes to get on and all I had was a spinning wheel. Don't you just love technology? Okay, here we are. Right on time. How about that for technology? So thanks everyone for joining me. We're in the markets and this is my backdrop right at the moment. So I just found a spot to sit down so I could sort out the darn technology. So who have we got? Hi Pam, hi Joy, hi Elle and Judy, hi Renee again, Eva, Jane, Mandy, hi Jenny, hi Fred, hi Martin, Lorraine, Anne, hi Ali, hi Dahlia, Christopher, Marsha. All right, okay. Well, the fish market turns out isn't open this morning. That was one of the spots that I was trying to get into while I was trying to sort out this issue. And turned out I almost had to go through a car park to get in here. All right, so here we are in Paddy's Market. Let's turn this thing around and go exploring. So Paddy's Markets has been a market on this site since 1837, but this building was constructed in 1909, so it's a bit over 100 years old. It's a Sydney institution. There's a lot of stalls still closed, obviously with tourist numbers down. It's really difficult for stall holders to justify staying open, I guess. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of empty stalls. There's a lot of closed stalls. There's a lot of empty spaces. But the traders are still trying, and this is the sort of thing that you might typically see, is the good old tourist shop with kangaroo skins and koalas, lots of koalas. Lots of tourist stuff. But there's far more interesting stuff than that, than just this sort of thing here. So let's have a wander and see what we find. Yes, everything's made in China. Everything. But we are in Chinatown, so it's kind of appropriate, isn't it, really? Hi, Andy. Look at these things. I mean, tourist hat to your heart's content. Over here we've got leather bags, backpacks, wallets, all those sort of items, umbrellas. This stall has t-shirts. Three for $25. There's Bluey and Bingo. I hear they're pretty popular in the US now. That row has largely closed shops. Up this end we've got jewellery and a barber. The quintessential barber's pole. I think that's used everywhere around the world these days to indicate a barber's shop now, isn't it? So we've got all sorts of jewellery, t-shirts, and mobile phone paraphernalia. Sunglasses, of course. And wigs. Here we go. You can have a multicoloured rainbow curly wig or hairpiece. And curly bamboo. So we've got Aboriginal art, or it pretends to be, probably isn't. We've got various wooden items, boomerangs, of course. And look, there's my little kangaroo. He's in my backpack right now, guarding my keys. We have various gemstones and pearls. And thongs. Not the sort of thongs that Americans might be thinking of. These are what Australians call thongs. Thongs with kangaroos, thongs with the Australian flag. And up there, there's a giant koala. And the boxing kangaroo. I'm looking for an item, a very specific item, and here it is. Does anyone know what these are? Let me just say, it's not a very kind thing to do to a male kangaroo. And this one's a bottle opener. Just what every person desires. Kangaroo paw back scratches. I'll reserve my opinion on those items. Free to express yourself in the chat about that. Feel free, I mean. Okay, so over here we've got jade. Various jade pieces. This is a predominantly a Chinese-run store with all sorts of jade items, from small figurines to Buddhas and dragons. A Pope. I hope they didn't do the same thing to the Pope that they did to these kangaroos to get that particular item. Here we've got, what have we got? All sorts of stuff. Peppa Pig, Hello Kitty. Is that Crash Bandicoot? All of those. And here you can see the actual impact of COVID on Paddy's markets. This place would have been buzzing 2 years ago, and now there's all these empty spaces, which is really sad. Mobile phone stalls seem to do okay. We've got another jade stall up here. Various Buddhas and dragons. Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just told no photo. Okay. These are 3D images, 3D pictures. "3D kangaroo" next to a 3D Mona Lisa. Heavy metal t-shirt type place. Over here we've got hats, straw hats, cute animal hats, scarves, and then opposite we've got beach towels and licensed jackets. really, if anyone has been to any of the Asian countries, you probably see a lot of similarity with these stores and what you might see in Beijing, for instance. There's a 7th floor market. It's exactly like this. You can get a massage. I had a massage yesterday. He hurt me. He hurt my back. Well, he just gave it a really good pummeling. And yeah, I definitely needed it. Well, these wind turner things, they're interesting. More t-shirts, more kangaroo skins.
primarily these are like 45.
Yesterday I was walking past testing the signal. Well, you would hope so, Renee. Yes, it should be. Yesterday I was walking along here testing the signal, and that man doing the massage signaled for me to come over. I said, no. He said, yep, come over. No. He said, $10. I went, $10 for what? He said, $10 for shoulders. Uh, how much for shoulders and neck? So we agreed on $18. And it was really good. And then while I'm lying on the table, he goes, whole body, special rate. I said, what? He said, whole body, special rate. So I said, okay, how much? And he said, $30. Normally $45. You need it. How could I resist? So I paid $30 for a whole back. No, that's Australian dollars, Ali. So $30, depending on where you are, would probably be about roughly 20 euros or 22 maybe US dollars. So this one's got a sale on at the moment, 20 to 50% off for backpacks or wallets. And this has, what does this have? Various different pieces of jewellery. Here we've got lamb's wool rugs. Lamb's wool rugs, Ugg boots. Do you know the story about Ugg boots? Ugg boots is an Australian product originally. And then someone came along and licensed the term Ugg. And now it's quite contentious trying to sell Ugg boots in Australia now with that name, because someone has actually protected the copyright, even though it was originally an Australian product. And the argument was, of course, that it's a term that's in common use. So the argument legally was put forward that manufacturers in Australia should be entitled to use the term Ugg freely, not branded, because it is a common term that's in the Australian vernacular. I think he lost the case, though, sadly. Have a look at some of the clothes here. Here's your party gear. Oh, I'll have to go back and have a look, Ali. Let's go and have a look at that. Try and get these people out of my shot. I was going to turn around and turn back here anyway. But I want you to have a look. If she doesn't shoo me away, she shooed me away when I tried to take a photo yesterday. Some of the clothes here, particularly with that one on the black mannequin just there. This is where you come to get your party gear. So many sequins. Okay, let's go back and see how much those Ugg boots were. I love this one. Where is it? The eye. Squid Game shirt, Who was into Squid Game? Hi, Susan. Hi, Ahsoka. You wear a lot of Ugg boots? Yeah, I don't so much. When I was living in the Blue Mountains, I used to wear them all the time. Now that I'm down in Sydney, I don't think I've worn my Uggs for probably 3 years. I find socks do the job just as well. Let's find out how much these Ugg boots are. Okay, we've got those slippers there. Was it Renee? Those ones are $65. These boots here are $75. They're nice. That's a height that I like. They're all on sale. How much are these big ones? Okay, these ones are 110 with the long leg. They're gorgeous, aren't they? And can't see a price on these ones. Oh, here we go. Here's some slippers for $35. Wow, Ali, that's a lot of money. No, I wouldn't spend that much on Ugg boots. The kids' ones I think were a little bit cheaper, but I don't think they were on sale. The adult ones were on sale. Oh, they're just divine to put your feet into, aren't they, Ali? I mean, the first time you put them on, you just go, ah. They're like a soft hug for your feet. So we've got more tourist stuff here. Tea towels, shopping bags. Shopping bags are cheap, $3 each. And hoodies. Hoodies, two for $50. That's pretty cheap too. I had one yesterday. Thank you. There's another massage lady. There's another massage lady. Here's the prices. Come and get your massage done. This is where I was sitting when you first joined me. What do we have over here? Oh, more mobile phone stuff, more electronic stuff, a lot of speakers and lighting rings. Clothing over here. I'm really not a fan of this style of clothing. There seems to be some art over here. I'm not sure what this is about. The sign says, please don't take the painting away. As if you would. As if you need a reminder of that, huh? This is quite cute. We've got a little sitting area where you can leave a book, take a book. You do a book swap. And you can even sit and have a read. A little quiet space. Or not so quiet, as the case may be. It's like a little lounge area. Paddy's library. So if you saw the photo that I had as my banner for the tour, that's this image here. It really just represents how it's changed from the days it was first established through to present time. Ali, I did much the same. I don't have many books left. There's some I'm struggling to part with. I don't know what that is. Why am I finding it hard to give my books away? I can always go to a library. Maybe I think I'm not going to see that particular book ever again. I don't know. Here we go. You can get all sorts of mobile phone accessories. Hi. Is that a Yui Boom? That one. Oh, it looks very similar to the Yui Boom. Yeah. It's probably a lot cheaper too. My daughter's got the Yui Boom. And here's some of the road signs that you might see if you're travelling around Australia. Not so much the Sydney Opera House one, but kangaroo sign you would definitely see. Crocodile sign in some places you would see. And do we have to? There it is again. Oh, sorry, I can't deal. Those poor kangaroos. Although the skins are nice. Look, if you're going to eat kangaroo, hello. No, thank you. If you're going to eat kangaroo, then it's a legitimate use of the byproducts is to sell what's left over. So this one says opal. Not seeing very many opals. Let's see what they've got. Yeah. More empty spaces. Hopefully over the next few months they'll start to fill up again. We're being told to live with it, aren't we? So I would expect that some of these stalls that are currently empty should slowly start to fill up again. I personally don't like the taste of kangaroo. It's quite gamey, so it has a stronger flavour than regular beef. A lot of people do like it. It's quite a lean meat, so you do have to be careful how you cook it so that it's not too dry. But a lot of people use it as mince, as you might in a mince dish, or they would perhaps curry it. Here's another party wear shop. There you go, girls. Can you see yourself in those? So we just have row upon row at this point of tourist stuff, and I really can't imagine who is buying the tourist stuff because we just don't have very many tourists in Sydney right now. Lorraine, what did I say? You'll have to remind me. What party are we talking about? Okay, so over here we start to get over towards the fresh produce area. I'm a bit slow sometimes. Sorry, I think I'm losing my memory. Yes, what sort of party? A very skimpy clothing party. Here we start to see a bit more traditional Chinese clothing, especially young girls' clothing. These party dresses. I find it quite funny what they do with, you've got the red for the Chinese luck, you've got the party dress, which is very sort of Western, but it has the Cheongsam style clothing across the front here. And then the girls from Frozen. There we go. We've got a bulked up Superman costume. That looks like a Little Mermaid. Jasmine. There's some more Ugg boots coming up here. Some lamb's wool rugs. You'd love the rugs, Ali. Look how thick that is. I can't see any boots. It says Uggs, but I can't see any boots anywhere unless it's over the other side. It appears to be mainly rugs. Yeah, I can't see any boots in there at all. They have lots of lamb's wool stuff. That leather hat's a pretty good price, $29. You'd never get your cat off it. Not even with encouragement, Ali. This shop smells very nice. It's all incense. Lots and lots of incense. And feathers, dream catchers. No, I don't know why they're precious about. I don't know why they're precious about being photographed. All right, so this is the fresh produce side. Anyone who was on my tour this morning with the lion dancers, we were upstairs, up there. Shall we watch this fellow for a little bit? I don't know what song he's singing. I don't recognise it all. I suspect it might be. I can't even tell you that it's an English language song. What I'll do is I'll take a photo of his CD. It says he comes from third generation Korean family in Russia's Far East. That was nice. That was lovely. Okay, so we're into the fresh produce section now. And I can tell you from when I was in here yesterday,
You have to take a permission to
Oh, do you? Okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Okay, so there you go. We've just been told by security not allowed to go in there and live stream. That's a shame. Party pooper is right. All right, well, in that case, let's go out to the street. We're in the middle of Chinatown. Yeah, I don't know why people get so precious about filming. Susanna doesn't have that experience in Victoria Market. Alrighty, so we're in the southern end of the city here. And this is the southern end of Chinatown. Over here we've got the Ultimo Hotel. We'll get one of those gorgeous party outfits. I like it. Yeah, maybe you get his party on then, huh? Okay, just there's a lump of sculpture of some sort. There was no point hanging around in there if we couldn't film the fresh produce section because we'd seen everything else. Okay, so here's one of these fantastic barbecue places with the ducks and the barbecue pork. Their prices are pretty good. I pay, let me think, 250 grams. I pay about $10 for the barbecue pork. Yeah, I like your style. I like your thinking. There's a butcher up there. Let's go the other way. Let's go back towards Chinatown. Linda, that's a really good question, and no one really knows why it was called Paddy's Market. There are a few of them. There's a few Paddy's Markets around the world, so maybe it was just a term that was loosely adopted to pay homage to one of the other Paddy's Markets. This is the building here that we've been in. It's quite a big building, as you can see. So it goes all the way up. It occupies that whole block. It goes all the way up to the traffic lights up there. The shopping centre itself that we were in this morning is 3-storey. It does sound Irish. I think it probably is. I saw mention online of a Paddy's Market in Liverpool in the UK, so maybe it came from there. Those white discs over there light up at night, and it's really pretty walking along here. This is a Japanese eatery. They have things like ramen and it sounds like the same song again, doesn't it? Udon noodles. What have we got from, say, $13 to $16? Too bad. So there's those lights that light up at night, meant to look like clouds, and they reflect down onto the road there. Hi, Elaine. That's okay. We got kicked out. No, we saw most of Paddy's Markets, but we got into the fresh produce section, and a security guard came over and asked us to leave. Or told us not to film. He didn't ask us to leave. Just told us not to film. So this is where the official Chinatown begins with the gate across the road here. So you'll be able to see when we're looking up the street, Dixon Street. Oh, I don't know how I'm going to get across here. They've put this great big orange barrier along here. There's going to be some sort of street festivities this afternoon for Chinese New Year. And they've effectively blocked my way. And I'm too little and too old to climb over that. But there's Dixon Street and Chinatown. It's quite busy in there at the moment. Can you see the gate? Jump. You're expecting a lot of me, I tell you. I can tell you that is something that is not going to happen. Ooh, I almost tripped. Let's see if we can find a way across up here. This is what we're dealing with, Patricia, for your benefit, because you've just joined. I can't get over this barricade, so we're going to find a way up here a bit, I think. This building here, which I think is all apartments, used to be the Sydney Entertainment Centre. They built it. It was there for about 20 years. Then they knocked it down. I just don't understand why cities do that. It was a perfectly functional entertainment space. We saw everything from rock concerts to theatre. But they decided to knock it down and put apartments in instead. Okay. All right. There's some sort of promotion for Glenfiddich going on over there. Looks like it's going to be sort of an outdoor bar, street bar perhaps. Oh, here's Hojiak. The reason why I mention that is because they do the best Malaysian food. There's about 3 of them, I think, in Sydney. We have one near us in the next suburb to me. But this one is supposed to be the best. And I love the artwork on the outside of the building as well. So it's a Malaysian eatery, and they do the best food, I promise you. If ever you get to Sydney, hunt them out. Yeah, me too, Elaine. Malaysian is excellent. I love it. Right, we found our way back to the Chinese gate at the entrance to Chinatown. All right. I did actually cut the tour short because I thought we weren't going to do 45 minutes in the markets, but now we're in Chinatown. If you want to stay with me for a few minutes longer, that's great. I'll keep going for a few minutes. But I understand if you want to jump off, if you've got somewhere else you need to be. And thank you for coming along. Sorry we got booted out of the markets, but that's okay. It was still entertaining. This place is going to be buzzing tonight. Yeah, it is. There's some fabulous restaurants along here. If you, as I said before, if ever you come to Sydney, come and check out Chinatown. It's a fabulous place to get a meal, and it's really just interesting and absorbing the atmosphere walking along here as well. We have, of course, it's the year of the tiger, and it looks like we've got a couple of tigers up here. Let's Let's see if we can get a good photo of these. Year of the tiger. There's two tigers here. They're reflecting the sunlight, which makes it really tricky. Let's see if we can get a shot looking back down Dixon Street. There we go. There's the two tigers. What are they made of? I think it's just plastic. Get a close look. Yeah, it's just a plastic. With some sort of reflective surface on it.
You can't be touching it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. I'm getting into trouble all over the place today, aren't I? Oops. They're after me. Run away. Yeah, it was a bit like that. Old CDs. It wasn't. It didn't feel like it though. These are popular in Sydney or in Australia. Share tea shops. Bubble tea. Does anyone have bubble tea? You want me to go touch something and get into trouble again, Debbie? It looks like a fabric. There we go. I'm not going to touch it, but it's a fabric of some sort. And we have one of these places in the arcade in Burwood near me as well. They're just all vending machines. So this shop, unmanned, literally dedicated to people putting their money in slots and grabbing things. It's called Hello Gorgeous. Leno Pearl looks like it's some sort of store selling cosmetics or health items. And watching people eat is not the great thing to do if you're hungry, is it? This is a dumpling house. Here we go. Let's have a look at their menu. I could just film people's tables. Joe, it was literally just an arcade full of vending machines. Do you want me to go back? Oh, it just changed hands. Very sneaky. Yeah, it was just vending machines. Literally just vending machines. Here, look. So all these excited children are coming along. They buy tokens. Like, what's the point? You might as well just stick $1 in the machine. They buy tokens. and then they put them in these machines. So you can choose these things. Or I don't know if it's chance. Maybe it's chance.
No, these ones are guaranteed. You put in this amount of tokens and it's guaranteed.
But you don't guarantee which one.
No,
It's
random.
Random, yeah. So it's random on which one you might get. There we go. Cats or Yoda. All right. Well, that's taken you well over the time that I said I would take you along for. So I'll finish up now and wish you a happy Chinese New Year. Let's turn around, baby Yoda. That was those Yodas, yeah. Okay. All right. So that was different, wasn't it? Chastised for touching the statue, the tiger, getting into trouble left, right, and centre. Hope you had fun. Hope to see you again on another tour. We might not go back into Paddy's markets if that's just going to be awkward. And I'll look for other places. I'll look for other places to take you. There's plenty. There's plenty here to do. So don't worry. We'll find things to keep you entertained. Okay. Thanks again. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Ali. Thanks, Debbie. Bye, everybody.